Good evening, everyone, to the School District 61's board meeting. It's September 27th. I would like to take this moment to recognize and acknowledge the Esquimalt and Songhees nations on whose traditional territories we live, we learn, and we do our work. My name is Ann Whitaker. I'm the chair of the Board of Education of School District 61, and I'm a second-generation settler and have spent most of my life on the island. I grew up north of here on the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw First Nation, and my family on my father's side has resided here in the traditional territories of the Lekwungen peoples since my grandmother arrived as a child from Great Britain. I too am very grateful to have been able to raise my 3 children here. On my mother's side, the family settled on the unceded territory of the Syilx people before leaving after leaving Prussia. Okay, so next we have the chair's report. And as my first official chair's report following the resignation of past Chair Jordan Waters, I want to take a few moments to acknowledge parts of our story as a board. Parts that have deeply affected our relationships with partners, stakeholders, the nations and Indigenous communities, and with each other. During our past budget process, on several occasions, comments or ideas were expressed in a manner which was divisive and racist. During our consultation process around Craigflower and Shoreline schools, our actions showed disrespect and closed ears to those most affected and invested in the decisions being put before us. Through our discourse with each other, we have caused harm to our relationships, to our integrity, and to the trust of the communities we serve. Efforts to resolve our strife saw numerous consultants contracted, further diminishing funds available for classroom resources. Staff and students have felt demoralized and disconnected by the actions, comments, and direction of the board. I am most saddened knowing our actions and comments have supported paternalistic and colonial attitudes, which have deeply hurt individuals and families within our community. On behalf of the board, I want to express my deepest regret and embarrassment for these actions and comments which have caused harm across the district.